Hi everyone, my name's Kirsten and this is my self-introductory speech. Like I said, my name is Kirsten. In this speech, I was just to tell you a little bit about myself. But to start off, I want to be a little more broad. Everyone has a story, if it's long, short, detailed, or not. Everyone has ups and downs. And most of all those stories, whether they're ups, downs, more or less, their story makes them who they are today. What they've gone through, the obstacles they've done, stuff like that. My story, I'm young, 19 years old, but my story is very long, so I'm going to give you a summary of it, of who I am, to give everyone an idea of who I am, because I'm your classmate, you're my classmates, so we should get to know each other a little bit better. So to start off, I'm going to give you some information about me. My full name is Kirsten Marie Pecor, and I'm 19 years old. I was born and raised in northern New York, and normally when I say that, people are like, oh, Syracuse, or Watertown, like that's cool, or some people will say Albany. No. I'm from northern New York, as in just below Canada. The towns that I grew up in are Potsdam and Messina, which is just south of Cornwall, like the New York side. Summers there are short, and winters are very long and cold. Like this year, I was talking to my dad, and he said that there still have many feet of snow, and it's still negative degrees at night. So winter started at the beginning of November, and it's still going now. So very long. Currently, I live in Hampton, Virginia, where it's very warm and sunny today, which I'm enjoying it immensely. All of my family lives back in New York, besides my two adorable dogs, which are in the other room because they would be very loud and disruptive, and my fiance, Jordan Bond. I graduated from high school as a junior in 2013, so a year early. After graduating, I packed up and moved here to Virginia. Many would say 19 years old moving to Virginia and going to school online. That's strange. The reason I moved here is Jordan's from the same town as where I am, so we live near each other, and that's how we met. But he lives here in Virginia, and he lives in the Navy. So for me to be with him and not have it be a long-distance relationship, I would have to move here. So I did, and it was not a problem to me. When many ask me, like, why I live here and stuff like that, and people are like, oh, do you go to a local college? And I say no, they look at me like, huh, like, that's... And then I explain myself a little bit more. Yeah, I'm young, sorry, and moving to Virginia was a huge step, but life without risks, like, what is it? You need to take risks, you need to move forward, you need to do big things to excel, to exceed in anything. Change is what life is all about. Moving was the easy part for me. I grew up living with my grandparents. My parents split up when I was only 2 years old. But I lived with my mom for a little bit, but it didn't work out. So my grandparents raised me, basically. So family is not huge to me. Yeah, I love my family, and I've lost probably the most important person to me in my family, which was my grandmother on my mom's side. The grandparents I lived with were on my dad's side. So family I wasn't close to. Most people are like, oh yeah, family's the most important thing to me. That's not really my big thing. And I didn't really have close friends in high school. I had some. But high school wasn't awesome to me. I was there for the learning and that was it. I started working at 15 because I had nothing else to do and money was good. Who doesn't want money? I didn't play many sports because I didn't have time. In me to high school, learning was the most important thing. I didn't want to deal with the drama like everyone else did. I studied hard and did what I could to get out of there. In the end of it, my hard work paid off. I graduated an entire year early. I got out, and I'm in college. I'm doing great. 19. I'm working. We have our own place. We have dogs. It's all working out for the most part. After I decided to move to Virginia, I figured the best plan would to be go to school online due to the career path of my significant other, Jordan. I don't regret graduating early or moving, but I do wish I was closer to my family, because most people say that their family is the most important thing to them, and I wish I kind of had that thing. But people ask me all the time, like, why settle down so young? And I don't think of it as settling down. I think of it as I'm creating a family of my own, making myself happy. Just because one is married does not mean they can't go out and enjoy themselves, that they can't go out and travel and have fun and do all that stuff. I'm not saying I'm having kids now or anytime soon. I want them, but no thanks. um, but being married just means I get to go out and I can have fun and do the things I want to do, but I have someone there by my side to be able to do it with. And with his career path, he's going to be gone a lot, yes. But that means I have time to do my own thing, to express myself and have fun on my own and make some friends along the way. My everyday routine is pretty basic of the person, like housewife, has dogs kind of thing. I work, I cook, I clean, school, that's about it. um, I work in Colonial Williamsburg, which is about a half an hour from where I live. I work at a restaurant as a hostess. The name of the restaurant is The Trellis. It's about a 5-star restaurant. I meet new people every day. And I think the most exciting time that I ever had at work was when I first started working there. It was like November. And the local college, William and Mary, was having a film festival. And I met the actor Michael Cera, which was in Juno and I can't remember the other movie. But he was in Juno. He was the main character. That was really cool. I was really excited. um, but hostess, not the career, obviously, for what I'm going to school for. I'm right now my major is retail management, and merchandising. I think I want to get another degree in marketing, and I want to be an accounting major. Um, After he's done in the Navy, depending on how long he stays in or what's going on, we haven't gotten that far yet. But I'm going to school so I can prepare for whatever I want to do. I feel like I want to be high up in a company, work on the business aspect of it, marketing, management, book work, stuff like that. But I definitely want to be in a big corporation. Living on my own, it's actually easier than I thought it was going to be. But the hard part about it, like living on my own and doing my own thing is the easy part. But the bills, the work, stuff like that makes it difficult. Making sure that I can pay the bills on time and having to go to work every day and dealing with people. And yes, I get to meet new people, but then I also get to meet new people that aren't very nice, which is not good. But my days usually get better by the time I get home, unless it's just one of those days where you're always upset. But my dogs make me smile, and my fiance does too. But with him, we don't. Things are rough sometimes with his job and stuff. He's an IT in the Navy, which means he works with computers on the ship. Computer nerd, plays video games at home all day. He's been in the Navy for about 2.5 years. His job does make things complicated, but we work through it. The hardest part is he does go on deployment in 2015 of March. So we're working up to that. I'm probably moving back home with my grandparents for the 9 months while he's gone, just so that I have family, so I'm not on my own completely. But we have decided we're getting married before then, so I'm excited. My last name will no longer be Pecor, it will be Bond. But that's a little bit about me. You never know what to expect in life. You just need to take every day with an open mind and make the best out of anything. That's what I do. Is if there's something bad that happens, think of the positive points about it. Don't regret anything. There's ups and downs will come no matter what. No matter what happens, there's always a bad side to everything, but you have to look for the good side. The good side's just not going to pop out. But the obstacles that you face are what make you the person that you are today. So if something didn't happen, if you didn't go to this place, then you wouldn't have experienced that, so you wouldn't have the knowledge that you do, so then that would be missing from your life, so you would probably be a different person if something didn't happen. I did not expect my life to be this way. Freshman year of high school, I was excited to be in high school, and I never thought that I'd be living in Virginia. I always wanted to live south because I hate the cold. It's been my life, and I didn't want to be in it anymore. But I don't regret any choices I made. But that was a little bit about me, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. I guess. I don't know. I haven't watched anyone's yet, so I haven't seen anyone post anything, so I'm nervous to watch other people's, and I'm nervous for people to watch mine, so I hope that you guys like me, and message me, or I can message you. I still haven't figured out the online campus completely yet. I'm still new to it. But my name is Kirsten again, and I hope you guys have a good night.